know my next guest from movies like Requiem for a Dream. But also, he is the lead singer of a hugely popular band, 30 Seconds from Mars. Give it up, everybody, for Jared Leto. In the time that I've been doing,
I see there's obviously some really disturbed people over here.
yes, it's your presence that has disturbed them. In the time that I've been doing this show since 2009, November, I've never given an introduction and actually got chills myself.
Oh, okay.
So, welcome. I'm serious. I really appreciate you. I know that you don't do a lot of these shows.
This is one of the first times I've ever come and been on a late night show before. I haven't done it very many times at all.
Yes. So I want to tell you from me to you that I appreciate it very much, and I know
Thank
that
you.
they do. But you've been a little bit under the weather these last few days, right?
I have, yeah. As you can hear, I can barely talk right
Yeah,
now,
and I appreciate you still coming. How long have you been sick?
I've been sick just for about a week. We were actually supposed to perform tonight, so I'm sorry that we're not playing, but it was someone from the record company actually got me sick, which is...
Those sleazy bastards?
It's fun. They used to sell records, now they just give you a cold, which is really weird. But I've been torturing that person appropriately. But I
From a
hope,
handshake?
You know, I used to
sneeze?
shake hands, yeah, and then it turned into a pound.
Yes.
And then it turned into an elbow, which is what we do.
Yeah.
And pretty soon I'm going to be like the boy in the plastic bubble, and just, you know.
Well, if you ever
floating
need
around.
anybody to share any air with you in the bubble, I'm sure there's some people here. So Martin Lawrence dresses up in dresses. You're probably the most beautiful dude I've ever seen. Have you ever, for a part?
I think, are you flirting?
I'm flirting, totally. It's about time you got it toward the end of the interview. You also tweeted, and I agree with this, real men wear skirts. You sent this picture out as part of your Twitter. That's a little bit of like a, I'm with it. I love Scotland. I've rocked the kilt.
The kilt. You know what happened? I was in Japan, and okay, we could take that down now. I was in Japan, and a lot of the Japanese kids were wearing these kind of like sweatpants or skirts, and I asked somebody, what is it? And what's going on? They were busboys, and I guess they wore this thing, so I bought some of them in Japan, and yeah, I was wearing a skirt, and I was kind of into it for some reason. I don't know. But I'm a weird guy, you know, and, you know.
You are a little bit eccentric, though, right?
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
But you know what? It works for you.
You know, I just kind of... Basically, you know, I'm lucky enough I don't have to show up at a 9-to-5 job. I'm not in a cubicle, and I can do what the f*** I want to. And
Now, I love that you direct all of your videos, and your videos are powerful, man.
Thanks.
I mean, seriously. Do you see yourself potentially scoring music for movies?
You know, I'm not sure that I would do that for another film unless I was directing it. Maybe I would, but it really depends. You know, if someone like David Fincher said, "Hey," you know, it depends who the person is. But you know, I love making films. I love making music, and when we make these little videos, it's kind of where the two worlds.
You know, I almost saw the whole thing. I ran out of quarters. I had to get some change.
It was a very sexual thing to do, and you know, it wasn't something we had explored. I mean, as a band, we've explored it a lot, but not through our work. So it was interesting to do that, and we made this short film called Hurricane, and it ended up getting banned on a lot of networks. So we had a screening for it last night in Hollywood. I got George a little present too, because this is what every man should really have one of these, and every woman as well. It's Oh yes, there you go.
Now, before I go back under the hood, you will come back and perform with the band.
It would be my pleasure. And
Thank you
honor.
very much. And you guys are all invited back to see the band perform. The deluxe edition of This Is War is available now. Jared Leto, everybody. The American Secrets perform next.